to take a minute to introduce our next director to you. You know, this summer, our former orchestra director, Dr. Wells, got appointed to the Fine Arts Coordinator position and for Kenosha Unified, and we're real fortunate to have a real advocate for us in that job, and we were pulling for Dr. Wells to get that job, and we're glad that that came through, and he's doing a wonderful job in that position. But then we had to find somebody to fill in some big shoes here, and I had the privilege of working with the first orchestra director in this building, Stanley Nozel, for many years, and I got the opportunity to work with Dr. Wells, who was a student of Stan Nozel's, and I'm very pleased to introduce to you our new orchestra director, who was a student of Dr. Wells. So we've kept it in the family, and I'd like to introduce to you very fine musician, great teacher, and a fine conductor, Miss Helen Breitenbach.
Good evening. I'm Helen Breitenbach, and this is my 5th year teaching in the district. For those of you that don't know, I taught at Lance Middle School for 4 years. As a former student of Dr. Wells and a former Golden Strings member, I am truly honored to be back in Tremper's auditorium, not as a student, but as a director. It has been a pleasure to transition to Tremper and reunite with my former students. It has also been wonderful to meet and have the opportunity to work with many talented students from other middle schools. I've very much enjoyed working with the Tremper Chamber Orchestra. The Chamber Orchestra is a group of students, ranging from freshmen to seniors, who voluntarily meet once a week after school. At the start of the school year, I presented these students with some very challenging music. In particular, our first selection, written by Tremper senior Jeff Sabar, who sings right up in front there, is technically challenging. The 6th movement from Jeff's Sparrow Suite requires use of higher positions and contains tricky rhythms and harmonies. Our second selection, Themes from Braveheart, includes Tremper percussionists Chris Swenson, John Wall, and Joe Bergman. I'm pleased to introduce the Tremper Chamber Orchestra.